Rhinos Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry.
Oh, well done. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Club up. I like this play.
This would be a great up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Putting for a par now. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Finds himself in a share of 7th.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
And he's down there.
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Going with the 7.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Yes, they've made it. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole.
The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Well, this should find the short grass. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. And here we are with the third shot. Are you kidding me? And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Sitting at 2 under, currently tied for first place. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This should play. Wow, what a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Oh, that was so close to going in.
And back to the course with the live action. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, what a super shot. And that will take him to 3 under. And now that finds him in first place. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the 6-iron here. Needs this one to kick right. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Putting for birdie here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's a handy shot.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looking great now.
Okay, time to return to the action. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Okay, steady now. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And this putt coming up for his par. And now 4 under for the day. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there.
The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Going with the 5-wood. Setting up miles from the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, so close.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
There it is.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt.
That dog will hunt.
Playing from around 240 yards. Currently leading by 3.
Going with a 3-wood here. That's nicely done.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ah, what a shot from the bunker.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
This one's tracking.
And down it goes for an eagle. And that will take him to 7 under.
Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Wow, that was just striped.
Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
The tempo there was exquisite.
As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
Opting for the 9-iron. Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Fair effort that. Good birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And here we are with their 4th. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Quality shot, that one. Around 110 yards to go. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, right by the hole. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Anytime you can make these putts, they'll certainly add up at the end of the day. Right on 8 feet. Looking good. And that's 8 birdies today. Currently in first position. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. One win is good, but 2 wins would be great. Getting ready to play their third. What a shot.
That chip in for Eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Yeah, that one will play.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This has eyes for the hole. Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Oh, just missed. That's just about 3 feet away. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Sitting at 12 under par for the day. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Well played, mate. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Ooh, almost went in. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, how about that one?
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
Here's Harold Varner III. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2.
If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in two.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Oh, they were so close to that rarest of birdies, an albatross. And they'll gladly tap this in for eagle. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, what a wonderful play, leading with intent.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up. Okay, let's head to the next. Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.